What's up, Champions fam? It's Zeke 4-0, back in a brand new WWE Champions video, and lo and behold, look what we have here. In the midst of a series of flash feuds, we finally have in-game the next upcoming MLC champions for May 2020's Colossal Classic MLC. That intel and information was released earlier, but now officially in game, we have both the free-to-play MLC champion in New Generation Showboat Typhoon, the natural disaster, and we have his partner in crime, rest in paradise, New Generation powerhouse Earthquake. Both of these guys were a beast mode unit as a tag team. They wreaked havoc. They were OP, broken, busted because of how powerful they were. They just ran through everyone like natural disasters, hence the name of their legendary tandem. And I'm actually very excited to see this because, like I mentioned in my previous video, we needed some MLCs that covered the other era categories. We've had enough Legends and Attitude Era and Modern Era MLC champions. Now it's time for New Gen, PG, Reality, and Ruthless Aggression to get a swing at things. So this is actually pretty cool. At the conclusion of April 2020 Spring in the Ring, we are hopping right into May 2020's Colossal Classics. Now, Typhoon here is going to be our free-to-play unit. We can unlock him at 1-star bronze through the kickoff TUP event, and there's also going to be a Colossal Classic tour that features him at 1-star bronze. Now, whether that's going to be an open tour or not, they have not properly stated that on their official blog and website, but make sure to educate yourselves further at the conclusion of this video by checking out the link in the description below. But this is pretty cool because we're going to get him at 1-star bronze, and it appears that we are going to be able to accumulate shards for him to get him up to 2-star gold at least, and that is going to be a good look. That is definitely going to be a good look for many players. That's going to help with saving your specialty tokens for him for this MLC, so I do salute them with that. So we're going to go ahead and check things out for him. His card art is pretty decent. It's pretty beast mode, you know. He's rocking the mullet pretty well, doing his thing right here, and as you can see, he has 3 links. He has the natural disasters, matching green gems, will charge moves of that color by 2 more MP. He also has the WCW show tag link. Any color moves start with 1 more MP. And finally, he has new gen. Gems do 10% more damage. And being a showboat, okay, heavy on the health, but lackluster on the damage. So that's actually a tag link that's going to benefit him. Now, he doesn't have any gear from what I've seen, but that's solid. Next up, he has his coaching ability. Right as soon as you unlock him, red gems will do 5% more damage. At 3-star silver 5k, they will do 10% more damage. And at 4-star bronze 9k, red gems will do 15% more damage, and blast gems will do 25% more damage. So this is going to be looking pretty solid for a guy like, you know, Goldberg, okay? It's going to look good for him. The Iron Sheik, Rusev, you know, these guys are going to definitely benefit. Roman Reigns is going to be benefiting from this ability. So this is definitely solid. Then let's look at his moves. We have the finisher, the Bear Hug Slam. The finisher is going to deal damage and allow you to choose gems to make into protect gems with a certain amount of strength before pinning the opponent. So that's cool. He's showing some highlights of the Showboat class right out of the gate with the protect gems. Then we also have a Body Avalanche, another choose move that's going to allow you to choose gems to make into heal gems. So he's showing a lot of high quality Showboat traits here. Then he has the Rib Breaker. This is going to deal damage and make random gems into yellow. And finally, we have the Falling Power Slam that's going to deal damage and decrease the damage of all your opponent's gems by a certain percentage for a certain amount of turns. Now, obviously, if the boys Earthquake and Typhoon are in the game officially, that means one thing, y'all. Be on the lookout for some exclusive 4-star gold gameplay from the Broskis, Davey D, DJ Anon ZT, Benny, Christian On Air, Big Papa Bryant, and of course, my man, the OG Gerson. So be on the lookout, support the Brosties and the movement and what they do, and let's see what they can really do at 4-star gold so you can know if it's worth it or not to go all in with what you have. Keep in mind that spin ban is still in play, but if there's a will, there's a way. They've already brought back the 2-star gold recruitment here. Maybe that means the briefcase pulls might show us some love, and we also got some premium bags too to pick up some Typhoon shards as well as some Earthquake shards. Who knows? This might be a little light work, but I'm not going to give them all that type of glory just yet. We have yet to see how this MLCs are going to fully play out. So after Typhoon, okay, we have Earthquake. Rest in paradise, my guy. One of the most powerful wrestlers ever to do it, okay? These guys, if you only seen, you need to go on YouTube and look up the natural disasters. These guys made quick work out of a lot of opponents, okay? Some nobodies and some big names. These guys are a legendary tag team. And I do like the idea and the concept of them filling out this new generation era category, okay? Shawn Michaels isn't lonely anymore when it comes to MLC free-to-play champions and new gen showboats, okay? And now we got another powerhouse edition that's also representing the new generation. So that means, guess what? Vader time will no longer be alone either. So this is definitely looking pretty good. I'm not going to lie about that. I like when certain eras get their due. So New Gen getting a shout out is definitely going to be looking cool. He looks really good. He actually does look good. His card art is just phenomenal. Both of their card arts look just like how they would in real life. I absolutely love it. I get down with this. I rock with these guys. And they're showing love to the big boys. You know what I mean? It isn't always about being skinny or real muscular. Sometimes you just got to pack the meat. Pack on the beef and just body some people, okay? Okay, now when it comes to the links, it's the same way with Typhoon. He has the Natural Disasters, Green MP link. We have the WCW 1 MP. Then we also have the New Gen, 10% more damage. So that's going to be solid. These two, man, no lie. Thinking about Vader, seeing Earthquake and Vader in a tag team would be beast mode, especially since they're WCW. That also means that, dang, he could roll with Goldberg. Yo, there's going to be a lot of crazy combinations that these guys can do. Earthquake and Typhoon coming into the game. Definitely going to be a solid look for WCW's tag links, new generation era category, and their tag link alone, the Green MP, is going to be looking busted. Now, his coaching ability, right when you unlock him, Protect Gems reduce damage taken by an additional 5% at 3-star Silver 5K, 10%, and then at 4-star Bronze 9K, they will be reducing damage, additional damage taken by 20%, and moves that generate Protect Gems will create one more Protect Gem. So this is a coaching ability. I mean, by all means, you could put this on Fandango. You could put this on the Fiend. The Fiend actually does more than that because due to the area that he does. So I don't think it would count for him. You could use him from Harlem Heat Booker. Okay, you could definitely use him from Monster Among Men, Braun Strowman. There's a lot of Protect Gem guys in the game now, so this is definitely a solid look. I don't know if he would work for Texas Rattlesnake Steve Austin due to how his finisher works, but it's a possibility. We'll find out more once we go and see the proper intel release for them and know how they fully work and function after the conclusion of those 4-star gold videos. But let's check out his moves here. He has the finisher to sit down splash, dealing damage and destroying a random area and before pinning the opponent. So again, when that 4-star gold gameplay comes out, we're going to be seeing the maximized moves. So we're going to see how these guys really hit. And obviously, since he's a powerhouse and after the upgrade that they've gotten recently, you already know that we already know how this is going to go, okay? You're going to be using Earthquake to do a lot of the heavy lifting, so to speak. But you also got Typhoon there to make things a tad bit interesting, you know, with the heal gems, the protect gems, also decreasing the damage that your opponents deal. Like, that's an insane little thing to keep note of, to take notice of right here. Then we have the Atomic Drop, dealing damage and swapping a random area into red gems, making it easier for you to get your red moves off. So that's definitely going to be good there, hence why the green MP tag link for the natural disasters makes sense here. Then we have the guillotine leg drop, dealing damage and allowing you to choose gems to make into blast gems. So Rusev Day is going to be coming into real hand right here if you decide to go that route. Now, here's something fascinating that I do like. The Canadian Backbreaker deals damage and increases the damage of all of your gems by a certain percentage for a set amount of turns. So you have Typhoon decreasing the damage of your opponents. And then you got Earthquake increasing the damage. Just imagine this. You get a hot tag. You hit that move from Typhoon to decrease your opponent's damage, okay? And then you boost Earthquake's damage with perks. Oh my lord, yo, they're going to be cakewalking people, especially if you got some protect gems laying around still on that board. We got a problem with this tag team. Now we also have here the bear hug submission, generating random submission gems and dealing damage for a set amount of turns, and any remaining sub gems will turn into blast gems. This dude is going to be busted. Standing drop kick is the final move, dealing damage and allowing you to choose blast gems to destroy. So Powerhouse Giant, I believe, will be helping you destroy more blast gems. So you have Rusev, RIP, we miss you. We will be missing you, my boy. Blast Gem Generation Trainer. We will have him generating more Blast Gems. But then we also could go with the option of running Giant, Powerhouse Giant, not Showboat, and we can destroy more Blast Gems. This is going to be sick. And I also had to go and throw this in here too. The other two moves for Typhoon are the tidal wave and the bear hug. Now, obviously, the bear hug is going to be a submission. Now, my thing is, will his bear hug be a random submission that makes more protect gems or more heal gems? I would love for it to be protect gems, because the combination of those, depending on where they land, I think it would actually be even cooler if you could select where his protect gems went for this submission, or whichever specialty gems Typhoon operates with for the sub. If they're protect gems, I would like for you to place them in different places. So that way, if you go into a tag with Earthquake and you decide to destroy blast gems, you can literally light up one part of the board, but still have all your protect gems safe. And that way you can just work with what you have. I also feel like this too. Maybe it's just me. I do feel that moving forward, maybe champions should just show what all the characters do at 4-star. So when you go into your roster and you look at champions that you don't own, show their stats at 4-star, so that like at 4-star at least, so that way you know what all their moves do. And that also helps you out with deciding on if to invest or not. Now, obviously, they want you to run the double green or at least one green move in this tandem so you can get things on and popping. So there ain't nothing wrong with that. And looking at it too, being that Typhoon is a showboat and he has a green move that makes yellow gems, it will make it easy for you to run the double yellow with Earthquake. You can already see where this is going right here, okay? You got a red finisher, okay? You got a red finisher there. You got the choose move. You got the choose destroy. So if you got Typhoon going in first, he sets up the board with a bunch of yellows, loads those up, Earthquake can come in and handle business like that. Or you can have Typhoon with the green and Earthquake comes in, puts in the submission, gets those randoms down on the board. And then we also have the swap into red gems. And since it seems to say that it says a swap a random area, that is a tad bit more RNG than needed. But at the same time, you might land on some blast gems or something that's going to help you out. But these are going to be some unique units. Now, are they the be-all, end-all? In my opinion, okay, looking at these guys, they have some solid tag links. They have a show link with WCW. They have their era category link, Powerhouses and showboats benefit from the gem damage percentage. There's no way around that. And their natural disaster green MP charge is going to be solid. I can't take away from that. And they look like some intimidating dudes. They definitely do. They actually look like their card art, and I'm happy about that. That's groovy. That's dope. That's dope. But also considering this, looking at it, we'll soon see. We have to see how this all plays out, because again, the green MP charge, the moves they make sense, but at the same time they don't. We got to see what that bear hug does for Typhoon. But I really am digging the falling power slam. I'm really looking at how they can blow up this board. I'm really feeling like it should have been a yellow MP link, but we'll see, because Typhoon has the rib breaker, making the random yellows, making it easier for you to get Earthquake's yellows, and then you have the falling power slam, and Earthquake doubles up with that double yellow. So it seems like it's cool. I don't know. We have to see. It's definitely going to be fascinating seeing these guys come into the game. I think they were data mined a while back, actually. So we will see how things turn out when it comes to the Colossal Classics MLC. We know that the return of the one-note tours will be there. We're going to have some solid rewards in the kickoff type of contest. We will see how this plays out. Again, there is a spin ban going on throughout the community, but obviously you're going to have your simps out there that are going to go against the grain. You're going to have your competitive factions that are going to take this opportunity to come out on top for an MLC, because they're like, well, everyone else isn't spending, so we will, and we will dominate for a moment. To me personally, whatever y'all do is irrelevant on that note. I'd rather stand by the side that, tries to show unity for a good purpose than try to get out on top of everybody else because people are trying to do the right thing and get a point across so everyone benefits within the community. But these guys definitely look solid. Earthquake is definitely a guy that looks good. And his double green, it is nasty. There's no way around that. There's no way around that. A submission, but that submission is so hard to get off with that green because of the charge moves, man. So that's why I'm looking at the yellow. The yellow is going to be faster. That's why I'm feeling like their tag link should have been yellow MP over green. But I also can see the chaos that they could be doing. If that bear hug generates protect gems for Typhoon, while Earthquakes turns random gems into blast gems, that's offense and defense OP. You just gotta hope and pray that you don't blow up most of your protect gems. But at the same time, Earthquake's gonna be making quick work out of people because of how destructive he's gonna be being a powerhouse, okay? An updated powerhouse in this new meta of the 4-star gold market. So y'all let me know in the comments below, how do y'all feel about this MLC? What do y'all think of May 2020's Colossal Classics month-long contest that is getting ready to begin? I'm actually excited about it. I'm glad that new gen is getting a look, but that still means that we need a PG, a reality, and a ruthless aggression before the end of 2020, y'all. Before the end of 2020. But I am excited to see how this all plays out. They are solid units, and something really cool that I have to say about Typhoon. Even if you don't get Earthquake, we know he's the prize champion. This is what's dope. Even if you don't get Earthquake, but you have Typhoon, he has a WCW show link. Okay? The same way Shelton has a Raw link. Okay? The same way Bailey has a show link. This is the type of stuff we need from our free-to-play MLC units. To bring utility to the game, if nothing else. So, y'all let me know in the comments below, what are your thoughts about the natural disasters finally coming in game? I know that they were data mined a while back. They've been popped up, and then it was like, oh, they'll be around, and never showed up. But, well, here they are for May 2020. I hope y'all are having a great Flash Feud series. Be blessed, and remember this. Bad times don't last, but champions do. Hope y'all enjoyed this video. Once again, what are your thoughts? A new generation month-long contest coming. Typhoon and Earthquake, the natural disasters. May the chaos truly begin. Stay true to one another. Love yourselves. Know yourself, know your worth. Hashtag make WWE champions better. And until next time, peace.